I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Today's episode is brought to you by HelloFresh. Do you feel like you're stuck in a dinner rut? Well, with HelloFresh, you get fresh, pre-measured ingredients with mouth-watering seasonal recipes delivered right to your door. Skip all those trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. You can now enjoy cooking and get dinner on the table in 30 minutes or less. With over 25 recipes to choose from each week, there's something for everyone to enjoy. All the recipes are designed and tested by professional chefs and nutritional experts to ensure deliciousness and simplicity. For us here at Ginger Garbage, because of our dietary restrictions, the meal that we like the most is the Veggie Burrito Bowl. Go to our link in our show's notes to get $80 off, including free shipping on HelloFresh, the #1 meal kit. That would be really bad. Okay, I think I'm good.
I think I'm good.
I think we're rolling.
Are we though?
That's a good
Are
question.
we though?
Are we ever really rolling?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think we are.
No, I don't think we are either.
All right. Well, that's okay.
It's me, your local babysitter who happens to be a vampire, JJ.
Oh, that's so nice.
I know, right?
I like that.
I like that too. It's so wholesome. Oh my gosh. We got the local power bottom here with us, G. And together...
No. That came out a lot harsher than I thought it was going to. Allegedly.
Factual. How are they going to know?
I don't think you want the answer to that.
They're going to know. And we are... drumroll. We are Ginger Garbage, I think. Welcome back.
Real good confidence there, my dude.
Really good confidence. Welcome.
It.
Thank you.
Welcome back to my channel. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Suing. Get your lawyers ready. Anyways, yeah, welcome back to another episode. I know you're probably asking, where have we been? Well, well, you see, what had happened was life. I also had a health scare recently, so I've been away. Yeah, but we're back. I'm about to take some medication actually. We're gonna get into it. What are we talking about today, G?
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Dee-dee.
Please.
We're gonna get...
Please. High school was If you want to collab, if you're a podcaster and you want to collab with Ginger Garbage, you should email us at
It's abldoesmusic@gmail.com, abieldoesmusic@gmail.com.
Oh, you're just prompting those little things again, aren't you?
I sure am.
You
And
love those.
I freaking love them. I love them. You should follow us on Twitter at...
Yeah.
Our Twitter is ginger_garbage.
We're back. For now, we're back allegedly. It's the start of a new school year, start of a brand new season for some that are listening, for our younger audiences listening. And a few of our older audience, they also attend school. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're doing well in these first couple of weeks of school. Apparently some people start school in August.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, no, that's totally a thing. I don't know why. But it's to get done sooner. Like, you're done in, like, December, and then you have Christmas.
What? But isn't everyone done in December? Like, isn't...
No, but, like, at the beginning of December. So you have, like, all of the time for, like, Christmas and family and Hanukkah and, Kwanzaa and all the other things that I'm forgetting.
But from what I remember in elementary school, we used to go until, like, the second week of December, and then, like, the rest of December we have off.
You're so lucky. We used to get off in like the 22nd or like the 23rd sometimes.
Oh no!
Like, right in there. So there was like no time for fun, no like anything.
Ew, what the heck?
So you'd get like one day of joy, and then it was back.
Ew! No. We used to get off at like December 16th.
No.
What?
We went to very different environments, and we'll get into it. But
that is so off-putting. Well, at least now
Yeah,
in university we get like November the first.
Nope.
Like oh
no, not mine.
what?
Nope, we went until the 21st usually.
Okay, not including like the exam period. When was classes?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Classes you get another.
Yeah. Classes would be done like by like the last week of November, and then there'd be a month of exam periods that would last until like the 20th.
That was the worst.
That was absolute bull beep. Yeah. Okay, let's backtrack. Let's not talk about university yet. Let's talk about high school. Now, we come from very different backgrounds of life, and our school systems were very different. So, Tom,
Yes.
like you guys call you okay? So there's 4 grades in high school, right?
Yes.
But you guys call them freshmen, sophomores, and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we don't do that. We don't do that from where I'm from.
Is it the 6 years of high school, or are they done with that now?
No. It's some schools do 6, like some go from like grade 8 to grade 12. But the more you'll find more common grade 9 to grade 12. But we just call them grade 9, grade 10, 11, and 12. We don't do that freshman stuff.
Oh, okay.
Well, at least in my school. I don't know about other places. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm from, just so people are listening, I'm from Canada, by the way. Like, we're both from Canada, but currently we are situated in different places.
Was it like a state, like, do you have public schools the same way where, like, the province sponsors the school? Like, I don't even know what the situation is.
Yes, question mark,
Or is it,
I
like,
think?
independently paid? Like,
No. It's
Okay.
the public schools are funded by the government.
Okay.
We have two sides to the school boards here. There's usually they're funded by the city itself. Like, you'll have, for example,
So you pay the city to pay the school.
basically our tax money pays for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not too off.
It's not too bad. Different cities have different school boards, but they're under the Ontario Ministry of Education. But you'll have like the public school board, and then you'll have like the Catholic school board.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right. Catholic school boards usually had a uniform. Most of them had uniform. While public schools, the closest thing you had to a uniform was your gym uniform.
Yeah. Dress
Yeah.
code.
Dress
Okay.
codes. Yeah. So, yeah. Did you have a 6-year high school, or was it 4?
Yeah, it was just 4.
Okay.
I had to think about it for a second. I was like, wait, hang on.
Yeah.
And I was only there for 3 because I transferred.
Oh.
I did 2 high schools.
Wow.
One ended pretty traumatically. We're
Oh.
not going to go into that.
Oh. Not you teasing the
Um,
audience.
Yeah, no. I left for a reason.
You love furries?
Left. Did that
Oh.
not come out right?
I think you said I love furries.
It's not that I don't. That's just not what I said.
Cloud is a furry.
Oop.
I just had to throw that in there. Okay, so like they say high school is like the best time of your life. Agree or disagree?
I think structure-wise, I was the most structured and the most, like, entertained during that period. But I was also the lowest. I was definitely at the lowest.
Okay, so you're like somewhat agree, but also somewhat disagree. That's where you're standing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a strong.
Well, like
disagree.
we've like touched on this. Like, I was never, ever the like popular kid or like any one of those stereotypes. I just kind of like existed. I had like a couple friends that, thank God, I'm still friends with them now.
Did you just say you didn't live in any stereotypes?
Not really.
Okay,
I was like the art kid, but like
you were also a scene kid.
no, that was middle school.
I mean,
We've been there.
middle school is just high school in the womb. So
That's fair.
yeah,
That was middle school that I
we
wanted to do
we
that.
will not talk about middle school. I did not exist.
Yeah, no,
Ooh,
that didn't exist.
I did not.
No,
exist.
but like high school, I just kind of like, I did my classes, I did my work. I wanted to be the arts kid, but
which kind of arts? Visual arts, performing
Choir.
arts.
I wanted
Oh,
so bad to be the choir kid, and the teacher decided not to like me.
Oh.
And I've reconciled this now. It's fine. I've talked to them. Totally cool. It's just during that period was so frustrating because like to have somebody that you wanted so badly to be like your person to go to and for them to just straight up look you in the face and go, "You're not
Ooh.
not what I want to be around."
Yikes.
That
By Nicki
that hurt.
Minaj. Oof.
Yeah, no. So I joined a new organization. Totally fine. No,
Okay.
we're cool now. No,
Okay.
sir.
No tea, no shade.
Nope.
Okay. That's
We're
nice.
totally fine
At
now.
least there's no bad blood. There's no bad blood.
No.
The blood has been good. Good blood.
We just didn't work.
Mud blood. Huh?
What?
What?
Huh?
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a slur.
What? I didn't say anything.
Oh,
Huh?
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, I think that's gonna be my intro for for the next episode. JJ, your local mudblood. That's not good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no.
Ooh. Well, I had a similar experience. I was all over the place except for sports in high school. I didn't really do sports, which is the opposite of now. I'm like totally a buff dude. But in high school I was not into anything that required me to do any extra physical activity. I despised
That's
it.
valid.
I was heavily into music and technology, so you can guess which clicks and clinks I fell into. But by grade 12, by like senior year, I was kind of doing my own thing. I didn't really talk much to people. You know the usual.
Right. Yeah.
So in my senior year, actually, I was also a choir kid. I have a weird love-hate relationship with choir. That was when I used to do classical, as you know.
Yep. Yep.
And I applied to do a music program, which I applied to a music program to do in my post-secondary education. And we apply in like November-ish, and then we have to do auditions in like January, February.
Yep.
So around that time I was doing auditions, but I was also going through a lot of emotional issues. I was literally on my 12th reason during that point. Like oop like that. And so I didn't really come to school that often, but I was still a straight A student. So I didn't miss enough where I started dropping in classes, and I always showed up for tests and quizzes and stuff like that. But other than that, I didn't really show up for much of anything else. I got into the program. I got an early acceptance, actually. Like as soon as I did my audition, they were like, "We want you in our program." I was like, "Oh yeah, wow." So I'm more reason why I actually stopped going to school a lot from like February to April. So my choral teacher, who at the time was also one of my references for the music program that I was applying to, he noticed that I stopped coming to class that often, and instead of calling my house to see what was up, he like bashed me in front of the whole class. And my friends text me, they're like, he's like throwing major shade at you because you stopped coming to class. Mind you, I still went to rehearsals and stuff, and I still did everything I had to do, because I was assistant section lead for the basses at the time. So I still carried my weight and still did. I was also, I hate tooting my own horn, but I was still one of the best that he had. So I guess that's why he felt like I needed to be there all the time. But at the same time, he like threw so much shade and threw me under the bus in front of everyone. I literally stopped coming to class, like all of his classes. I would come to school and just purposely not go to his class, because I was like, he was one of my favorite teachers too. So we got along so well. So for him to do that, I was like, yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That's really bad. I don't like that.
Yeah. But we spoke about it when I got older, of course. And we both said a piece.
Stop. That's exactly what happened for totally different reasons. But like we got older and we were just kind of like, okay, we were both not in the right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the greatest things about adulthood, I think, is like in the moment I was so upset.
Exactly.
Right? And like we kind of just like, all right.
Exactly.
Okay.
I was like a kid still. I know people say like
Right?
18, you're like 18, 17, you're like reaching adulthood. No. I was still in a completely different mindset than where I'm at right now. But you know, words were said in the moment that I think could have been avoided. But you know what? We hashed it out and had a conversation, and you know, it's no longer any bad blood. He's still one of my favorite teachers, and you know, he became one of my mentors for one of my classes in university. So, and I did a whole project on him. So you know what? Life. Damn, life, man. Life. You know what? Life goes on, and we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Hopefully the music can just like cover the sound of my heater in the back, but it's really cold. Canada dropped like the temperature drastically. We went from like 33 to 13.
Ew.
Ugh.
You're just a baby. You need a licensed sweatshirt in order to keep you
We
cool.
are not doing this bit. We're not doing this bit. We're not doing this damn bit. This is the one bit I refuse. This is the one skit on SNL that I just refuse to do.
Please, I show you SNL and now you're bringing it up. I'm dead.
My favorite SNL.
Did you
is,
go back and watch some?
I so did. I've turned
Yes!
my VPN on and I watched them. I watched so many of them. My favorite one is definitely oh my gosh. I'm Laura. I'm Sana. And I'm Judy. Oh my gosh. I love her
love that you
actress
watch
so much.
Oh my god.
I think
That
my
makes
other
me
favorite
so
one,
happy.
you've opened up
Stop
a
it.
whole can of things with this. My other favorite one is I need some energy. I'm gonna eat half an almond. It worked. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Wait. I need to show you. I don't know if you got, because like the show's been on since like the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
It has been there a hot minute.
It sure has.
It's so funny.
While you find that one, another one that I like is oh my gosh, I'm so freaking excited, guys. Oh, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I just like all the ones with Kristen Wiig in it.
Yeah, you know what? That's completely valid.
She is so funny.
The other, God, if you ever see the episodes with Chance the Rapper in them, there's this one recurring character that he does where he's acting as a basketball reporter for like ESPN, but he just goes to all of these sports that he has no idea about. And the one where he goes to an esports competition murdered me.
Okay, I'm gonna watch that one. I'm gonna watch it.
It's
I don't know.
so
I think
funny.
I saw one with Chance and I didn't find it super funny, so I haven't been interested in his
no.
in his
That
character.
specific character
Okay.
murdered me. I love
Okay.
it so much. He goes to like a hockey game and they finally put him in a basketball game. It needs to happen. I don't know when it's gonna happen.
Okay. You know what? I will take a listen. I will take a
It's
listen.
very funny.
I will take a listen. Okay, let's bring it back in.
Sorry, we're so.
Don't worry. Don't worry. The tangents are really nice. It makes the episode a lot longer. I can't tell how long we are on when I'm using GarageBand
Oh yeah,
to
it's
record.
the beats.
It's the beats. I don't know how long we've been going for.
We can like split it up. It's fine.
We can. Okay, back to high school. Let's talk about the culture, the environment. What was?
Oh God.
Let's get into it.
Well, you and I had a very, very different experience in this category. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to a place where you just kind of looked at it and you knew what kind of people were inside. Does that make sense?
Would you say it was like a generic movie high school?
Oh God, no.
Okay. Like
No,
with the
no.
popular kids, with the cheerleaders, and the popular kids and the cheerleaders were two different groups.
No,
The rich kids.
No, because you had to be X amount to be there in the first place.
Mm.
And so it was more like separating into, because every sports person, at least in my grade, there's grades that are different. Every person in my grade was trying to go to college. Now, some of my classmates were heirs and heiresses of billionaires.
Nepotism.
That's just something that you knew about.
Nepotism.
Right? And so, like, there's just this culture of, like, okay, well, it was more of a networking environment than it was, like, a friendship environment. Like, I had friends, and I loved them greatly.
I love how you
However,
have
the
to
people
through
that I was
You have
not friends with,
it's the fact that you have to. I had friends.
I had friends. I had friends.
I had friends. Yeah.
But
yeah.
the friends that I did, or the not friends, are still, like, networking. Does that make sense? You just kind of knew that everyone was on the same par as you, but there were some people that you wanted to keep in your circle for longer.
Okay.
We'll put it that way.
I have to ask this question. How diverse was your school?
1 out of 4 of everyone was LGBT, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. That's
it was
one.
very, very high.
Okay. That's that. But okay,
Like,
that's not bad. That's not bad.
Marriages now.
Oof. But what about ethnic? What's the ethnic looking like?
My friend group was the most ethnically diverse. We had 6 people of color in my table of 9. Everyone else was white.
Okay. So would you say that your school was majority white, or was it like?
Yes.
Okay.
Very much so.
Okay. It was the opposite at my school. Whites were the minority. Yeah. Which is, yeah. So whites were the minority, but like East Asian were the majority, and then you had like another good chunk of black individuals, another POC. But like white was it's weird because my school started, like, when you look at the history, it's like a printer. When you start looking at like the years that was most recently graduated to all the way back to the beginning, it's like a printer running out of ink. It just gets wider as you go like earlier into the years.
Interesting.
Yeah. You'll get like the environment there was like, yeah, high school, like, yeah, we're great to be here, great to be alive. And then when you leave, well, in my experience, when you leave, you realize that place was like one of the worst places ever. Like,
God.
You know how people ask, would you do high school all over again? No, I wouldn't.
Okay, here's a real question though.
Okay.
Like, what was, in your experience, school spirit like?
Okay, this is an interesting question because
we had none.
Oh.
Like, genuinely none.
Oh. Where did it go? Where'd you guys put it?
No one cared. There was no like athletic anything. The only focus was going to college.
Oh.
Right. So like you wouldn't go to games, you wouldn't do anything.
Whoa.
Like there was just zero school spirit.
Wow.
So that was my question for you, is like, without sounding horrible, like as you go in the system, like how does that change?
We had pride. We had school pride. We had what you guys call homecoming, but for us it was called oh my gosh, what was it called? Like homecoming for us was like prom. That was prom. Okay. So when you guys call home like the American football games homecoming, it threw me for a loop. I was like, ooh, what? But basically homecoming. We did that every October-ish. Like our school would put together a whole pep rally and we'd go out to the field, and the time I was an instrumentalist and the band would be playing, and the cheerleaders would be doing their everything. It was actually a lot of fun. Like we had our own school anthem that we would play on our instruments, and everyone would be singing along. It was actually pretty cute, and that I actually really liked. Like I liked the school spirit that we had, and it was a yearly tradition that we did. Yeah.
That's like genuinely something I wanted to ask during this. It's like my own little science experiment.
Yeah, of course. Every year we come together as a community to raise money towards domestic violence charities. And yeah, we do fundraisers, we do sports events, like tournaments and stuff like that, and we raise concerts, and we try to do as much as we can to, you know, come together as like a community, and vow to never let that happen again, and to speak up if you're in a situation where your safety is at risk.
Wow.
Yeah.
I appreciate that community aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
our
commu-
school never did anything like that.
That sounds so. Other than that, the people. Let's get into the people.
Oh, the people.
I
I had a good group. I had a very good group.
I had a good group, I think, but like, unfortunately, I don't really talk to them anymore. It's hard when there's not a lot of other black individuals at my school that kind of do the same things I do, and I wasn't the nicest person back then. I was kind of a dick. Yeah, it wasn't a pretty time. Yeah, I was a deplorable human being back then. But you know what? Growth. We love growth, and we love growth. Yeah. What about you? What was like the dynamic? Was there like the high school bullies? Was there the nerds that were getting bullied? Were the cheerleaders in the bathrooms and stuff like that?
We didn't have cheerleaders.
What? What kind of American school doesn't have cheerleaders?
I'll send you pictures and you can get an idea. You know what? I'll do it right now.
Okay, that's...
Because I feel like in order to continue this, you need to have an idea of where I was.
What? Not me. Like, the way how we sound, it sounds like I went to an American school and you went to a Canadian school.
No, it'll make sense in about 2 seconds. Just hang on.
Okay, I need this to make sense.
Hang on.
While you're sending that, just for context for people that are listening in the past, present, and future, we went to high school during the 2010s. So, like, we kind of got like, I don't know how to put this. Because schools hated updating their technology, a lot of our technology was stuff from the 90s still, and the early 2000s, and then like halfway through high school they started updating stuff. Like, our school still doesn't, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have AC. Like, I'm certain it doesn't have AC.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
No,
it was...
could not be us.
Well, our school is over 100 years old. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is just a glorified jail.
What? You had me going for a second. You had me, sir.
I'm so funny.
Does this give...
That does not give high school.
Yeah. Don't dox me.
That does not give high school. I would say post the pictures on Twitter, but then that's doxing.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's not high school. That was weird.
So if that gives you an idea
Interesting.
of the difference that we are talking about.
Interesting. You went to borderline private school.
Oh, it was.
Oh, it was a private school? Oh, child, I thought you went to a public school. My bad. Oh, this explains everything.
We'll cut this.
This explains everything. Okay, this makes sense. That explains why you didn't have the cheerleaders, the jocks, the nerds, the lab geeks, the band geeks, the choir geeks. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. So in our music program, there was hella competition for some reason. People always wanted to be section lead, people wanted to be concert master, people wanted to be lead soloist, and there was always beef. Like, there's two types of choirs in our school. There's I almost said the name. the main one, which is like grade 10s to 11, grade 10s to 12s with gifted grade 9s that can audition and get in. But that was like everyone that's in grade 10 to 11 doesn't have to audition. You just take the course and you get in. Grade 9s have to audition to get in. And then there was the chamber choir, which was auditioned only, and it's usually grade 11s and 12s with like 2 grade 10s that are like really, really good. So you have to audition to get into this, by the way. And some people will spend like all 4 years auditioning every single year and never get in, and will shed tears. Like they will shed tears because they didn't get in. I took a break.
Like, do events or?
Yeah, we did Kiwanis. We did
Okay.
Yeah, we did Kiwanis. We did Vocal Fest. We did Nationals. We did all that because it was like, I'll send you some stuff of what we did, and you'll see why it was at the quality it was. It was like some of my honestly, it was my favorite thing to do was that chamber choir. And it was ironic because I took a break from choir from like grade 9 to grade 9 to 11 because I had a hate relationship with choir because I just didn't enjoy it. And then I auditioned in like halfway through grade 11, and I got into the chamber choir. And when I tell you, some people will like actually hate you. They will hate you, and it was so weird.
Interesting.
It was so weird. It was. I wish I could tell you. Like, I wish I could describe to you. You just had to be. You had to be there. You had to be there. Did you guys have anything like that? Like where it was like that animosity towards each other over something small?
We were, I don't know. Obviously, like, there were a couple people that did the whole sport thing, so maybe there was some there. I don't think there was any like true animosity actually.
Interesting.
We had like auditionable pretty much anything, but like you would get in if you wanted to, kind of thing. If you like truly wanted it.
That's the complete opposite of our school. I didn't really know much about the sports because I didn't really do much, but there was also beef between departments, like because our music program like funded the school, like we brought in a lot of money. We'd be going on like multiple trips across the school year. Kiwanis here, Nationals there, Vocal Fest there, Band Fest there, Jazz Festivals, Chicago. Like we'd be doing all that throughout the year. And like other teachers of other departments would get pissed because students
you're, like, stealing them.
You're stealing the students, and they're not going to be in class. So like, what the hell?
That's kind of funny, actually.
Whenever like I had a math teacher in grade 10 that was like, we have a test on this day, and like 78% of the class was like, we're not going to be here because we're going to be at Nationals. Whoa, my gosh. The teacher literally called the office and was like, you need to cancel this band thing because they're taking too much of the students' time. Like, it was so bad. And a lot of these teachers encourage you to drop music. They'll be like you'll be like going into like grade 12 and you need electives.
We had to take an unplanned intermission for a lot of background noise. Gabriel started playing Blonde Boys at full volume while this break was going on. The stage is set on JJ coming back to the recording room and Gabriel singing/screaming that she is a blonde boy doing what blonde boys do, and the recording continues.
Oh my gosh. We need to let this bit go. We're not blonde anymore. We need to let it go. We are no longer blonde boys. It'd be a sacrilegious thing to claim we are still blonde boys.
I think that song's incredible.
That song is very much incredible.
It's so good.
But we are no longer blonde boys.
Nuts.
Yeah. Upgrades, people. Upgrades. Well, I don't remember what we were talking about.
Departments.
Oh yeah, and the departments would like tell you not to take music, and then the music teachers would be like, you can't tell students not that like that our classes and what we teach isn't anything. Like that's actually like teachers would be fighting. Teachers didn't like each other. Science teachers were fighting music teachers. Music teachers were fighting math teachers. Math teachers would be fighting the gym teachers, and it was so bad. It was so
Interesting.
so bad. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
thinking for a part 2, we should just tell funny stories. What do you think?
Oh sure. Yeah, sure. Why not? About what? About high school or like just in general? Okay.
Yeah. You go first. I have mine.
Oh wait, hold on. We should probably end that segment here. And that will end this episode here for now. You should catch our second part to this, where we talk about whatever we want, because this is our podcast. This has been JJ, your vampiric babysitter, and I'm here with G, your local power bottom, and this is Ginger Garbage, where we stuff your garbage with our ginger tea.